our name. What we want to do is we actually want to make a short series of keyframes which will allow us to move our camera around and animate the little movie. Now the first thing you need to understand is the keyframe editor is up here, and generally speaking, this is like making a little flip book, like you used to do when you were in grammar school, okay, where you're making a whole series of images which you're going to tie together to make into a little movie, all right? But typically what you can do, the beauty of this is like when you were drawing a flip book out of like, you know, the side corner of one of your textbooks, you'd have to draw a little picture of a man, and then another little picture of a man with his hand slightly moving, and then another little picture, another little picture. What you can do is you can specify positions for the camera, and the computer will calculate all the spaces in between. So typically, since movies are usually played at 30 frames a second, up here I'm going to type in the number 30. I'm going to hit the record button, I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to click on my camera and I'm going to just put it there. Alright, you notice over here it's changing in this view. You can actually see it change the position. So watch what happens when we hit play. From the top view you can see the camera moving. If I activate this view, watch what happens. Now that's pretty quick. Alright, if I want to slow it down I can actually, well, we'll talk about that later. Alright, so I want this camera to fly around, so I want to go at frame 60, record, enter, and I'm going to have it go up, so I'm going to go to the front view and move it up, and then I'm going to go frame 90, record, enter, and then I'm going to move it back over here, and then 120, record, enter, and then I'm going to move it just out here so you can see my name nice and centered in the screen. Alright, so when I hit play, the camera flies around like this. If I activate this screen, the camera flies around. Alright, so that's the movie. Alright, so that is how you create an animation. Next tutorial we'll talk about rendering.